Do you know what you are doing?
Why are you stopping me?
Let me show you why.
Singapore is well known for being a clean and green city. How does Singapore do this? Fines and corrective work orders are handed out to litterers. But are these methods effective in keeping Singapore clean? Let's hear from our citizens if they agree that Singapore is a litter-free city.
Singapore is the cleanest. Everywhere is very clean, like the parks and roadsides. I have been to many countries around the world, and Singapore is still the cleanest country I've seen.
I think it's very clean and green compared to other countries. Most of the parks are clean.
Singapore is very clean. For example, the parks and playgrounds around us are very clean.
Yeah, I think it's actually pretty much green and clean, given the state it is now. Say like this place, for example, Chinese Garden. As you look around, you don't really see like it's being very polluted and such. So I think this is a pretty good example.
Most of the respondents agree that Singapore is clean as compared to other countries. Let's find out if they are aware of the consequences of littering in Singapore.
There will be a fine of $300 as well as corrective work order. I don't exactly know what the consequences are.
I think it's fine and corrective work, right?
I don't know. I think fine and do social work. I think something like that. So far.
Do these penalties effectively keep people from littering?
I think that making offenders go through corrective work order is effective because it teaches them to throw their litter in the litter bins. Imposing a fine on offenders would not be useful, as people would still be able to get away by paying a sum of money.
I think it should work pretty well as a deterrent. I mean, the fact that $300 is not a small sum of money, so I think Singapore will be more conscious after they are caught once, or even they haven't been caught before.
Yeah, I think most people will not litter because the fine is so expensive. It's $300.
I think fines and corrective work orders are effective because people will not repeat their offences.
Because in order to keep the place clean, I mean, we Singaporeans need to be fined.
Yes, that's a correct way to teach them. They won't know
learn.
And they won't learn.
Yeah. Because that's the reason I don't litter, in order not to be fined.
Yeah.
Most interviewees said fines and corrective work orders are effective to keep people from littering. Many said that Singapore lives up to its name of being a clean and green city. Public places such as MRT stations, parks, markets, and neighborhood estates are clean. Penalties have been put in place, but close monitoring all the time is not feasible. Each Singaporean has a part to play in keeping our city clean.
I see. Now I know why you shouldn't litter.
Yay!